I've never had a first week that's been so overwhelming.
First day, 5 hours of homework.
Yeah, right?
Me and Brett are both taking AP Physics. We have that class together.
I'm taking AP English and I'm taking AP US History.
Honors, pre-calc, calc A, AP Spanish 5, and fourth period I have AP Bio, and then AP English.
I have a tendency to take on a lot of things. Next year I'm going to be in 3 AP classes, and it's going to be a lot of work.
English 11, AP US History.
I just got an editor position on the school newspaper, which is extremely
journalism.
My English class has always been homework, and that's always at least 1 to 2 hours.
I'm in
Math,
wind
another
ensemble,
30, so
top band.
I do youth group and stuff like that. It's going to be a lot of work to try to keep everything in balance and leave me with some sleep.
2, 3, 4. It's really fascinating how students sing differently, standing next to different people. Row, row, row your boat to ready and go. Row, row, row your boat. I use row, row, row your boat. It's an easy song. Most people know it. It has an octave leap, so it tells you a lot about the voice. And right here, row, go. I need you to sing with body. I don't want little girl sounds. Okay, right now I'm getting row, row, and that's not what I want. It's not how we sing. It's not a children's choir. Row, row, row your boat. Switch places. 2. Row, row, row your boat. 4. So it's really interesting when you start playing with that. You know, you have this picture in your head of, well, I could have so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. I know their voices are going to be great together. I'm certain of that. Thank you, thank you. Angelique, step back. Amy, come up here. And then when you come here and you hear them and I go, oh. 2. Gabe next to Andrew. Stephanie, thank you. Molly, step in. And within the course of just one pass, the sound is stronger and fuller already. They're just singing next to people who are of like voices, perhaps. The challenge is always daunting. It is always, I always look at a hill and go, oh my God, another hill. Always, I'm rarely the person to go, oh goody, a hill. But the process of going over the hill is awesome. When I can send them into groups and go, okay, go learn this part of the music and come back and we're going to put it together. And I watch them working in groups and I see them collaborating. And then they come back and they take their little pieces and put it as part of the whole. And then it becomes more magical. And then we take that whole and we polish it and we hone it and it's a process that builds on itself. And I think I'm addicted to that process.
We had to get used to each other at first, but now that we make great music.
When we're together, it's like nothing else.
Everyone cares about the music and cares about each other and working together, and that sensation is like ecstasy.
With the introduction of genetically modified foods, that just basically, the image scared me, and I didn't want to feed my family this food, and I didn't want to be responsible for any mistakes that could come our way. You know, the oops is later on. Science have made, periodically they make a big oops, and they go back and they say, oh, we're sorry, you know, but I didn't want to take the chance, so I thought I better do it myself.
Then my dad was like, well, how much food do you think we can do?
was like, what do you mean? He was like, do you think we could grow a, pretty much a good deal of our diet? And we're like, I don't know. We need land, Dad. We gotta buy land.
And he's like, let's see how much we can grow here. And we're like, wow, in this little place?
I expected either to fail and say you couldn't do it or to succeed, and at least I'll know.
What really motivated us was the weighing of the produce, actual documenting of what we had. We were pretty shocked of the first year. We had 2,500 pounds of produce.
So when we saw that 2,500 pounds, we said, wow.
And it's just mind-boggling. I was like, wow, we could actually have food to feed everybody here.
And that just, that gave us that gave us ideas. That wait a minute, you're talking possibilities here. Before, then I think then it kind of broke open, and the question was, what is our limit now? And we just kept coming up with newer ideas, newer plants, different combinations.
The next year we got like 3,500. We got 3,500 pounds. The third year, 6,000 pounds.
And it was a never-ending quest to try to see if we can just get that extra pound or two.
You get tomatoes, peppers, eggplant, squash, and beans, lima beans, basil,